and rising, and welcome to the Voice of Cheryl. I am Toothless Tiger, and today we're doing my third episode of Cheryl's Judicial Online Tour Guide through the judicial system. Well, I guess we could call this the judiciary because the subject matter today is going to be tax law. And the question is, are any of your benefits taxable? That benefit is Social Security. Well, let me just tell you what happened to me. I do my taxes every year and I use TaxAct. TaxAct is a free system, and I'd like for anybody that's watching this, if you would please hit the like button and if you would leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate that. I had to switch subjects because this is so painful for me. I could not believe it, but this year I actually had to pay taxes on my Social Security disability. And I was about to just lose it. Once I put in the system all of my figures, and I just knew that, I put my little Social Security down and I put it on the line of non taxable income. And then, of course, when I had to put my pension income, it was one amount when I put in the pension income first. And I thought I was going to get, I knew I wasn't going to get much, but I thought I was going to get, a refund. And it was a refund. I was excited. I was grinning. And then when I put in my non taxable, I thought Social Security income, I lost about $74. And that sent me into a new dimension. I damn near had a heart attack. I had to close my computer and go straight to bed. And that's what I did because I could not believe that the money that I get, I owe taxes. And then we have people with millions of dollars and they get to go tax free. Well, I don't have the deductions that they have, so I just had to get up the next morning and go ahead. But what I did, I printed out that worksheet because I needed to know how the computer came up with their figures. And so what I'm going to do is just give you some information. I don't do taxes, so I won't be doing any, but I'm going to just kind of walk you through this. The book you're going to use is a publication 915, and that is strictly for Social Security. Generally, when the IRS is talking to individuals, they will come from the publication 17 because every subject is covered in the publication 17. But each subject pretty much has its own publication where you can learn more detail about that topic. And so that's where we are. And I hope you guys can see it. I'm trying to adjust the screen, and I hope that doesn't bother you too much. I'm going to go now. This is the Social Security publication 915. And then we're just going to flip that page. And this is an introduction, and it tells you about this publication. And then you get to the point where it asks you, are any of your benefits taxable? And that part you really want to read. You want to know how you can find out from your SSA 1099 and your RRB 1099, and you want to find out if they may be taxable. It gives you a base amount, which is what we was telling people. We were telling people this all the time. If you're single and if you don't make over $25,000 head of household, or if you're a qualified widower, but if you're single as well, that generally, hear that word generally, then your taxes may be zero on your Social Security benefits. Well, don't take that for granted. Let's go on. As we move on, this is a little quick guide, and it will tell you what to put in from your SSA 1099 or your RRB 1099, and you will fill in the other figures. And down here at the bottom, you can see those figures that they put in just to give you an idea of what that is like. Okay, then you move on, and then you want to know how much is taxable, if any is taxable, and how do you report it. Well, good thing about this publication and the form, it walks you through exactly what you need to do. Now, this is a form that's already been filled out, and so it gives you a visual of what you need to do. And it gives you the scenario at the top. It tells you that this is a single individual, and it gives you all of his income. Then it tells you where to plug it in on the form. In his case, he is $2,900 of his Social Security was taxable. Unbelievable. I just couldn't believe it, but I had to believe it. Okay, then they give you a scenario of a couple married filing joint, and then they give you one of a couple married filing separately. Then we move on over. I'm just going to take you on over. These are worksheets just to show you what they look like. This is the worksheet you would fill out if you're a single individual, a widower, or if you're head of household. You would fill out that figure one. And then the other one, it tells you what it's for. You get a lump sum payment or whatever it tells you. Um, this document you generally get in the mail, and in box 5 is the information that you're going to put on there on your form. And then also, once you complete the worksheet, it's going to tell you where to put the information on your 1040 form. I want to go back here because I think this is what I want. No, that is not the page that I want. What I'm trying to get to is how to get help. The IRS provides volunteer sites, and they're called VITA sites. And what they do is, I don't know what it's like in the COVID environment. I don't know what they're doing, but they do have an 800 number. I have it scrolling at the bottom. But if you want free help and you have low to moderate income, then you can dial VITA at 800 906 9887. And so that's anywhere in the States. 800 906 9887. And then they also have help for tax counseling for the elderly, and it's called TCE. And they have a number for them, and that's for individuals that are 60 years and older. And that number is 888 227 7669. And then they also have an email address. Well, I don't know if this is an email or a website, but you can put it in and see. It's for the armed forces, the U.S. Armed Forces. They have information for that. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. Just knock some over. Please forgive me. Um, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me this morning. I don't know. I'll be so prepared and so ready, and I'll take so much time. And every time I get here, it seems like I get nervous. But I've done my duty. I would like for everyone to have a beautiful day. And again, uh, get in the comments. Let me know what you think about my little segments and if you think they're helpful. And also, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And feel free to hit the Cash App. It's there. Cash App, $ Toothless Tiger. It's your choice. I appreciate you and thank you for joining me. Hopefully, you've enjoyed the tour guide through the judicial system. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.